Welcome to Philippine TVET, Skills for Success. Today, we're diving into a qualification that's right at the beginning of the food journey, from the water all the way to our plates. It's the Aquaculture Hatchery Operation National Certificate Level 2. You know, if you've ever been curious about how fish get their start in life and you're looking for a really hands-on career, then you're going to want to stick around for this. So what exactly is this qualification for? Well, it's the official certification that gives you the skills you need to run an aquaculture hatchery. We're talking about managing the very first stage of life for some of the most important species here in the Philippines. You know, like our beloved milkfish and shrimp. It's a huge role that directly supports our country's entire food supply chain. But hey, this isn't just about reading books and learning theory. Not at all. This certification is all about practical, real-world work. So let's take a look at the kind of tasks you'd actually be doing day in and day out. Your job really covers the whole early life cycle of the fish. It all starts with setting up the perfect home for them, getting those tanks and water systems just right. Then you'll be in charge of the broodstock, that's the parent fish, and you'll oversee the spawning and egg collection. And from there, it's all about nurturing. You're managing feeding schedules, keeping a close eye on their health, and finally harvesting all those tiny fry so they can be transferred out to grow. It's a job that really requires you to pay attention to every little detail. Okay, so how does the training get you ready for all that responsibility? Well, TESDA has it all laid out. The program is built around 5 core competencies, and mastering these is your ticket to becoming a fully qualified professional. The whole training process makes a lot of sense. You start with the basics, the prep work, setting everything up, but here's something really cool. The second step is producing natural foods. Before you even get to the fish, you have to learn how to cultivate the microscopic food they're going to eat. Only after that do you move on to managing the broodstock and their health. And that final competency, it brings everything you've learned together, making sure you can run the entire hatchery operation from start to finish. And that leads us to the most important question, right? You go through the training, you get all these amazing skills. So what happens next? What kind of career opportunities does this open up for you? With an NC2 certificate in hand, you're set for several key roles. You could jump in as a hatchery farm worker, doing all the daily, hands-on stuff. Or, with a bit more experience, you could become a hatchery operator, managing the whole workflow. You could also become a hatchery technician, focusing more on the technical side of things, like water quality and the equipment. I mean, these are the jobs that really form the backbone of any successful hatchery. This is a field where it's all connected, biology, technology, and farming. So the next time you're at the market, just remember that the journey for that fish probably started with the skill and precision of a hatchery technician. If this sounds like the path for you and you want to learn more, definitely check out the TESDA website. You can find all the info you need to get started.